See, here's where accountability gets tricky. So people don't really understand what accountability means. Actually, when they're in these interactions with people, they ain't even thinking about that word accountability. So accountability means that you got to be accountable for the part you play in this situation. Let me give you an example. If you show up to work late, now I'm going to talk about a job, because these situations with people that I interact with on these videos and in my personal life, mentoring and everything, they trying to find employment because they don't want to go back to the street life. So we're just going to talk about how it is. And I will give another disclaimer. I am a business owner, so I do employ people. So I am a potential employer for individuals, and a potential employer is looking for accountability in the part that you play in it. Sometimes you get a job, with people that the management that doesn't take accountability. But for the sake of things, you'll have a manager that understands accountability, and we're just going to be grown-ups here. So I know some people in the comments might be like, oh, you have management. Yeah, and that's true. Their top management is going to trickle down, and the culture is going to go on the people that work under the top management. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be grown-ups here, and we're going to, hypothetically speaking, you have a boss that understands what accountability is and is accountable for his or her actions and expects the same from you. So when you don't know what accountability is, you refuse to take it, you just deflect everything off on that person. It's like you can't control yourself and you're looking crazy. And you don't even need to do all of that. So if something happens that you're showing up to work 3 days in a row, late, and your boss says something to you, this is how it's supposed to look. First of all, you shouldn't be 3 days late. Let's just say that. Let's just start there. And me as a potential employer out here in the world, because I have businesses, you shouldn't be 3 days late. Especially if you got a criminal record. You need to be like, what do you need me to do? And don't sell your soul for nothing, but you need to, ladies, we need to cover this up. We need to be accountable for our attire when we go to work. So we need to cover this up. And, man, you have to dress nice and be presentable, iron your clothes, and, just like that. So be accountable for how you look. Listen, you can't be 3 days late to work. Let's say you are, and your boss approaches you on it. What you don't do is try to go at your boss and, oh, well, such and such over there was 3 days late too. You ain't say nothing to her with your hand all doing, your lashes all big and everything, and your boss's face make the whole space negative energy. No. You was wrong for being 3 days late. So what you should do is just take accountability and just hope that you can keep your job. And I'm for the babies out here, like the young generation. I want to help whoever I help, and I'll feel fortunate enough to have the gifts to do that. Also, I feel strongly about the younger generation, and me with having a child that I love so much, like that I love. That I just send lots of great vibrations out to the world. I love, 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 love. We got to help these babies learn how to get this. Especially those babies that are in these socioeconomic struggles that their generations above them ain't leaving them shit. We have to help them. So when I see, it was a lot this week. So when I see different things that are coming up where I keep seeing the young people just not taking accountability for their actions and just moving past people like people don't fucking matter. Like, we all out here interacting with each other, and we're all part of this beautiful scenery back here. We're all connected in an energy type way. So that's what I'm going to start doing right now. I'm going to talk about how energy, and I'm going to light some of this. I like to cleanse my space, so I cleansed it a little bit before the first part of this video, and now I'm about to cleanse it again because I feel like we hanging out for a minute, and I want to cleanse this. I still got a little bit of sunlight because I'm not going to sit out here in the dark, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get this message out just a little bit more. So we're going to talk about energy, right? And I'm going to put some energy music on. So we're going to, so energy, see, we got to have nature. We got to have nature. So my intentions for this portion of the video is to provide a clear-cut message about energy and how energy works and its laws. It's laws, and it just is what it is. Like, the only way I can explain it is that when I practice what I am speaking, things happen. So I'm actually going to put my intentions on cleansing my energy from my home and my shop. And I just want y'all to take a second and just do whatever it is that y'all want to do just to cleanse your energy for your businesses and your children and your homes and your relationships. Because we got to do this, y'all. Because the day is going to test you. It's going to give you lots of emotions because you're just flowing through. And we got to do this. We got to take care of ourselves, and we got to cleanse our energy so we can pull the positive energy towards us. So the way energy works is, and this is absolutely 100% factual, it's proven time and time and time and time again. The power of the mind and the tongue. And it's real. It's not like, it's just real. It just is what it is. It's just real. That's why people have things around them that remind them. People do post-it notes. People write in journals. People, the power of thought, and you can create. Listen, I was listening to something yesterday on YouTube. If a man and a woman, two human beings, two energies, masculine and feminine energies, can come together and create a human being, that's fucking amazing. Like, that's, yo, that is so awesome. A masculine and feminine energy can come together and create a human. That's who creates humans. The energies that is coming from all around me. Whatever you believe in, I respect it, but this is how I feel. So feel free to share how you feel, and everybody can have positive energy towards each other, and we just respect and love all of you. But energies. And another example is, if you have a person that a lot of shit, just crazy stuff be happening to it, chaotic stuff be happening to it, take a look at their personality. Take a look at their energy and their aura that they're giving off. I guarantee you, I promise you. And if you don't see it behind closed doors, they're doing some crazy shit to themselves or something. Or they doing some spiritual, other negative, crazy voodoo shit that is negative for some negative outcomes. Not for positive. So if you don't see it, best believe they doing some negative shit somewhere. It's their energy that they're giving off. And that's the reason why some people be like, I don't know. It just keep happening to me. I keep finding myself in the same situation because it's the energy you giving off. And when I give off negative energy, you best believe I get negative back towards me. So, energy. So first you want to take accountability for your actions and what part you played in it so you can change that. Let's keep everything on the I. Even in a situation where you've been wrong, you can make the situation worse by your reaction to it. there's, you know, ways that you can handle things in a positive manner. Like me, it's some things this week I wanted to freak out about. And I didn't freak out about it. I just, you know, this is actually part of a release. Sharing this message with you. So energy. When I had negative energy all around me, people, places, and things that I was doing, activities I was participating in, the way I was getting my money, selling my soul to take care of my kid, I had a poor life. And I had probably $1 million come through my hands. Like, no bullshit. Like, 13 years of hustling, quotas $1,000 a night. Crazy shit. I seen so much money. And and that money wasn't supposed to stay with me. That money was fleeting. Lessons came from that lifestyle. Lessons. There are some things I still to this day am super grateful that I experienced, because it taught me the best lessons. But for the most part, that shit and growing up before that lifestyle taught me, like, the lessons that I learned it gave me strength. I'll say that. It gave me strength. But that shit is not glorious at all. You having fun in the moment because you're young and you got materialistic everything. Can't nobody tell you shit. But you dead inside. And everybody I know was dead inside. And some of them still dead to this day because they ain't do the work after the lifestyle to change that shit. And we just gonna be real. Like, I'm tired of dealing with people on such a level that it's like so much toxicity that I can't fucking stand it. But I have to have empathy because I know where it comes from and it makes me sad. So this is gonna be my service. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. And if you want your soul to be intact and you want this, pay attention. Because I ain't a fucking weirdo. And there's a lot of weirdo stuff going on. And I have to remember that everybody has had not everybody, but a lot of people has had similar experiences, and they just need to hear, you know, I can't help everybody, but maybe one person just needs to hear that hope that there's a way to get to another side. So when you're not taking accountability for your actions, you got negative energy around you. I dealt with a lot of drama, jail, abuse, pain, losing all my money, losing everything, losing my kid. And, you know, having to do a lot of work with that after the fact. And a lot of things, you know, like once you change, it's like you really hope that everybody else can, you know, just fall in line and, oh, look at me, I did this and this and this. But you got to respect that they got shit that they dealing with now too. And that's fucking hard. So that's what you get from that shit. And strength. So let's say yes to the strength. And then you're going to take that strength and all that energy with that strength and put it in some positive shit. And the way you had it bubbling over with negativity. Because let's just be honest. Like, come on. Share in the comments how much shit you've been through if you feel like it. Like, raise 2 hands if you've been in jail, or raise, you know, there's human trafficking survivors that been through mad shit, but there's lessons that came from that shit, but that wasn't no party. So they got strength because they made it to the other side. You know what? Sometimes people don't get strength and they go crazy. So if you're fortunate enough to not have to have lost your mind, let's become better humans on this side. Let's do that. Let's have better relationships with people. Let's stop being broke and broken and being the fucking victim. Like, let's take accountability that at a certain age, you're an adult now, and you either gonna choose to live or die. And I hope that everybody on this platform, I've put my all into this. I hope everybody chooses life. And I'm not just talking about living and paying the rent and going to work. I hope you choose to be a part of the all. Let's be a part of the all, the creator. What the fuck are you here for? What are you here for? Let's get some money and have fun. Like, what are you here for? Like, to just keep being in pain? So, wealth. Let's talk about wealth, because we talked about poverty, poor, inner city, holding on to the struggle. Let it the fuck go. Let it go. We over here now. Like, if you're fortunate enough to be on this video, you're not incarcerated. I know they got phones in jail, but let's just be real. You're probably not in jail if you're on this video. You probably made it to the other side, or you're getting ready to make it to the other side, or something sparked your interest and said, I got to get out this relationship, out of this situationship. I need to do better for myself. For yourself. A very close friend of mine, you know who you are, used to tell me to say, all I want and all I need is inside of me. Because he used to listen to Tony Robbins all the time, and he used to tell me that. I'm telling you, that shit got me through some worst moments. Some really, really bad moments. And I still didn't believe it until this past year. Like, something inside of me, all the work I've been doing, something really clicked and was like, you are the one. What the fuck are you here for, Brittany? You're the one. And excuse my language. I'm just very passionate on this channel because I'm seeing so much just play out right before me. It's so sad. It's so sad. Things are happening in front of me that I never even experienced in an interaction with somebody else. And probably because most people I was around was like zombies, and everybody was pretty much just, you know, doing emotions. But now I'm interacting with people on a business level, and I'm interacting with the younger generation. And social media has really got our youth crazy. Like, social media, politics, and everything that was here before that is now being exemplified on social media has got them buzzing so crazy, vibing so crazy. And the thing is, they vibing over this, but they not doing obtainable activities that's going to get them to obtain this. So they vibing over the money that is fiction at this point in their life because they don't have it. Right? And they vibing over this so hard that it's causing them to block this because they vibing on a negative frequency, energy. There's no way, unless you the people that make the money, or unless you are like sacrificing family members or your soul, that you're going to really obtain this with a righteous heart. If you're not vibing on the frequency that manifests money to you. I'm serious, like, for real. And if you do get little 1,000 here, 2,000 here, there ain't no real money. And it's going to go. But if you want to keep manifesting the money, then you got to vibe on a frequency that's going to manifest money. And we could do a video on how to manifest money. But on this video, we're going to agree to start taking accountability. Let's do a virtual agreement. Like, leave a comment down below that you agree just for today to take accountability for your actions. If you late to work, get your write up with grace. If you miss a test, get your B with grace. If you, fail to do something at your job, if you don't, keep it on eye. If I don't book a client and she show up and she ain't in the system, I'm going to take accountability for me failing to book that client. I'm not going to deflect on them and say, oh, well, you should have called and double-checked about your appointment. No, you did call and ask me to book the appointment, and I didn't. And here you are. I got to squeeze you in there, and I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You know, you got people out here that are in these relationships, and they're just takers. Are you a taker? Or are you a giver? Because a taker is like a negative energy. And you ain't going to have nothing but struggle. You might see a little of this and it's going to go. Or you're going to have to do something strange for that change. And it's not going to be right in your soul. So we're going to start today to take accountability for our actions. For the part, even if something is done to us, what part do we play in it? Do we let a person overstep boundaries because we don't know how to speak up for ourselves? Do we get taken advantage of because we're a people pleaser? Or did we, like, I'll keep it on a salon business. Did we, like, keep missing appointments and be mad at the policy? If you don't pay your rent, you get evicted. And you can't say, oh, he should give me an extra week. Why? Does he have to? You know, if you're driving, be kind to people on the road. Don't be rushing them off the road. When you are standing in line, don't jump in front of the person in line and act like they should, you know, behave or something. Are you ridiculous? So, again, let's just reel it back in. Because I get passionate because I just want people to have fun. Let's enjoy. Let's stop doing all this craziness out here, please. Just for one moment. Just take a moment. Just take one moment. And just think of something that you've been going through. You know, maybe you have experienced this week. And just say, you know what part did I play in that? And if I want to heal from the traumas of my past for real, then I got to do the work and take accountability for your life. The biggest accountability that you can take, I challenge you to take accountability for your own life. Not no mother, sister, brother, boyfriend, husband, wife, none of that. You take accountability for your own life. Because my true change, like changes were happening, but my true inner change happened when I decided to take accountability for my own life and nobody else. Do I have my days where I get frustrated and want to blame somebody? Yes. My moments? Yes. But then I wrap it up real quick and I check myself and say, you know what? I don't even got to go back and forth with this person. Or I don't even have to entertain this situation because I could take care of me and, you know, that situation to take care of itself. Be prepared to do the work. It's not easy. I will say it's not easy, but it's worth it. Be prepared to do the work. Because if you want to get this and keep this and you want to break generational curses, you got to get out that mentality that it's only one way. It's the whole world out here. We connected to so much energy that you couldn't even imagine. Like way beyond anything in your wildest dreams. And unless you clear this, you ain't going to experience it. Unless you clear this out and you deal with that inner self and you deal with that childhood that you had and you stop blaming others and take accountability. As a child, you experience traumas. Right? Okay. Now you an adult. And there's ways to help you heal with them traumas. If you want to live. So that's the way you can take accountability. No, I'm not saying that you should take accountability for what happened to you as a child. But are you going to take accountability for what happens to you as an adult? Because I woke up one day and it was just like me. Kid off to college. You know, I got my business and my partner and everything. But like, it's me that has to take care of me. And I appreciate my relationships that I have around me. But ultimately, it's me. Because what if somebody wake up one day, like your kid goes off to college and then like maybe your partner don't want to be with you. Or you don't want to be with them. Or, you know, something happens. Whatever. It's going to be you that's got to take care of you. Because if you're always looking for somebody outside of yourself to blame or to help you fix whatever and create happiness, you're going to actually push people away. Because that's like energy that's negative. You have to learn to take care of yourself. What do you want? Find out who you are. What makes you tick? What can you do to make that happen? Count on yourselves and believe in yourselves. And I'm going to leave you on this note. Because this here, they got so much of this in the world that is crazy. They got so much. This is like, money is being made like while we talking right now. So they got so much of this that is crazy. It's enough money for everybody, right? It's enough, and not even just money. You want to have a wealth and a righteous lifestyle. So you can have peace in your heart. You have to do the work. Take accountability for your own life. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. I said that a few minutes ago. And I'm going to leave you on that note. I love you, and I appreciate you all for watching, and just keep growing with us, and just take accountability yourself, and believe me, you'll have a better life for it. Until next time, I'm Brittany from Success, and I'll see you next time. Bye.